What's up, guys? It's the girl Books with Bonnie, and I'm back with another effing what? Say it with me, video. You miss your girl or what? Happy New Year to my honeys, my bunnies, my babes, and my boos. Happy New Year. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit subscribe because you won't regret it. But also, for those who have been here, locked in with me and you and us, I appreciate you, and I am wishing you nothing but the best year altogether. I don't know why, but I'm really vibing with 2023. 2022, I walked in so goal heavy and so focused that I burnt out like towards the end of the year. So I want to say about 9 months in, I was just like, I'm tired. This is too much. So this year I decided to take things a little bit easier on myself. Yes, I still have goals. Yes, I'm still doing things, but I'm also going to remember to take care of myself. So pace myself, take breaks, relax, etc. I literally just took a week off for work. I just took a whole full week. So from Christmas to New Year's, I just relaxed, and it was fantastic. And I found things that I love, and I found things that I hate. And I really was just diving into what matters to me. And literally, it is the best experience. If you are an overwork, overachiever like me, I strongly recommend doing so. Just take a week where you just do nothing. You relax, you do whatever you want, and just vibe with yourself. Baby, it's lit. It's lit, that's all I can tell you. But let's jump right into this video. This video is going to be all about my New Year goals for my channel specifically. I hope you guys enjoy it. So the first kind of goal that I've set for myself is actually just a transitioning goal. So all of last year I used Goodreads as my tracker for the books that I read, and it was okay. You know, like everyone knows on this channel, I only track new books to me, while everyone counts every book that they read towards their reading goal. I'm more specifically focused on new books because my goal is to eventually find my favorite book in every single genre. So I'm really doubling down on counting the books that are new to me, but also trying some new ones. I am going to try thrillers and suspense more, etc., etc. But the whole point of this goal is to transition from Goodreads to the one and only Storygraph. Now, Storygraph, as far as data, analytics, etc., gives really great details, and I personally was a little bit overwhelmed tracking my reads to begin with, so transitioning to a new app was a little overbearing. So I'm going to start the year with trying this new app to track my reads. So Storygraph, do your thing. Now, with that being said, I may still use Goodreads. I like Goodreads as well because of the feedback that people leave, reviews, and etc. So I don't know if I'm going to cancel out Goodreads completely. I mean, I know everyone's like bad Amazon, and it's mostly attracting like Amazon and that relations, but I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to give it up. To be continued. We'll find out later. The next goal that I have is the amount of new books that I want to read. So last year I read, I believe, 68 new books to me. Not necessarily new authors, but definitely new books to me. So this year, I wanted it to be 70. I originally set it at 60 last year and hit 68 because I kept reading. But this year I'm just gonna keep it smooth, keep it a cool 70, and then anything I decide to reread, it'll just be a reread. Keep it simple, you know? Number 3. Read from my current shelves. Okay, for those who already know me, who are my friends, who show up to my friends, I show up to yours, you guys already know I have a shopping addiction, especially when I can't sleep. So my goal is to relax, cool down, calm down. I technically purchased 100 books of my own monies last year, and then I also have friends who sent me books. Now, I did go ahead and do a little bit of shopping for what was it, Barnes & Noble's 50% off sale, but that's the last kind of book related shopping I've done, and I hope that I am going to relax a little bit more. So my goal here, these are really detailed. So my goal here is to, yes, the one, the only book buying ban. You need to chill, sis. You got big purchases this year, and I can't keep playing around. The coinage, the wallet is not playing with you, sis. If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not gonna be doing what I want to be doing, so I gotta do it right? Don't act like that didn't make sense to you. You know what I meant. Bring back reviews. So the next thing I want to do on my channel is to bring back reviews. In the beginning of last year, I did one book review per month for my favorite book of that month, and I'm going to bring that back. I'm noticing that BookTube is becoming more of like, kind of like these interesting synopses and twists and conversations, but I really like BookTube for actual reviews, and I'm starting to see reviews less and less. I mean, most people like to talk about their wrap-ups and what they read and what they liked about the book, but I'm talking about in-depth book reviews. And I used to really enjoy preparing for them, and it actually ties into another goal that I have, so it makes sense to transition. The next one is my new sprint time. So I have decided to continue to do sprints, even though there is a chunk of change going on in my personal life. But I enjoy sprints. It makes it fun. It gets me engaged with you all, and I always want to continue to engage. So instead of making it weekly, my reading sprints are going to be bi-weekly, and those will be starting back at the beginning of this month. Now, I will be posting a schedule so you guys know when I'm sprinting, you know when I'm not. I'm trying to be more consistent, but also, again, take breaks, balance. So I think bi-weekly I can commit to that, and then that way you guys aren't like, where Bonnie at? Where's she been? So sprints it is. Sprints. We got to keep them going. All right. The next thing that I have set as a goal is to continue to do 4 to 5 videos per month. I like this schedule. I like the calluses of the schedule that I have. And then if I am overwhelmed, I can always do a sprint to make up for that time. It's just, I like to create content, but I'm getting more hands-on with the content I'm creating. I want to have fun. I don't want it to be dull. I don't want it to be boring, and I don't want it to be the same old, same old. However, I do want to make sure that I am making content that I am proud of, and I want to make sure that it's entertaining, because I personally, some of y'all are boring. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I love books because I love to be entertained. I love the story. I love the plot. But people make it seem like BookTube has to be boring and it has to be conflicting. Look, we do this, okay? Like, bring that personality, bring that energy, bring that engagement, and babies, you got it. And I can't talk stuff if I ain't doing it myself. The next goal I have is to add in DNFs. Everyone knows I struggle so much with DNFs. I don't know if it's FOMO. I don't know if it's because I'm nosy, but I personally have a hard time DNFing a book. I will put a book down for 2 years and come back to it because I'm like, there has to be something here. So this year I am going to possibly have a series. I haven't thought this out yet, but my goal is to DNF a book. The moment I stop liking or loving it, I will DNF it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's giving me anxiety. We're not gonna talk about that. But that is one of the goals that I have because I feel like that's the only thing that makes sense at this point, right? So for those who didn't know, your sis is gonna DNF a book. Y'all pray for me, okay? I'm gonna need it. So the next thing that I have here is going to be quarter wrap-ups. Now, I didn't do a lot of wrap-ups last year, and I personally love a good wrap-up. I like a TBR and a wrap-up. I personally don't do TBRs. I do current reads, and that's what I'm going to continue to do on this channel. But I do like wrap-ups, and it helps me keep track of how I'm doing and performing. So what I'm going to be doing this year is quarterly wrap-ups. So then instead of it being just the 6th month of the end of the year, you're going to get every 3 months a wrap-up from me. So yes, sis is about that life. And then in addition to that, I will also be annotating books. So that's the goal that's going to be tied to my book reviews. So the books that I'm enjoying, I want to make sure that I'm annotating, getting my ideas together, collecting them, and then doing the end of the month review. I like this idea because not only does it let me digest the content a little bit further, a little bit more in depth, but I get to share that with y'all. Like, come on, like, what are we even doing now? I have no idea, but we roll with this. And then last but not least, there's going to be a few different types of series on my channel. I'm, of course, the DNF, maybe an entire series of me DNFing books. Whew, that sounds like a lot. But then there's also other ideas that I have that are going to be bringing other booktubers together to expand, to engage, and etc. So that is a lot. I understand that. That is a lot. but I'm capable, I have the abilities, and this is actually a chill goal list for me. Sis gets real crazy. I have to cut some stuff up out of here, okay? So don't even go there. Well, that is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. What's one reading goal that you have this year? What you got going on over there? What's popping? All right, it's your girl, Books with Bonnie. I'm out.